That was a scary couple seconds. I didn't see the live button. I was like, did he forget it again?
That's what I was thinking too.
And it came through. I was like, okay. What's up, everybody? Welcome to a brand new episode of Figure Bang, and I am your host, Ace Milo. Joining us tonight, we have the Breakalizer.
Happy hump day.
Hump day's meaningless.
Good humps. It's meaningless.
Meaningless to me because today's Monday for me.
Oh. What was I going to say? I totally lost it. I forgot what I was going to say. Well, it's my Wednesday, and I'm happy that it's Wednesday because it's all downhill from here.
I don't know. Been downhill for a while. We also have Miss Maya.
Hey, how's it going? I had an awesome Wednesday.
That makes one.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Because you started the day out with a burrito?
No.
At
Let's be
apparently
fair.
7 a.m.
No, I didn't eat it until like 10:30 a.m. But
Oh my god.
yeah. But no, I just good stuff happening today. Been a busy week. Good stuff happening this week. Got a new upgraded prosthetic foot.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's
What
actually
happens
the
when
right. It's
what happens
actually
when
the
it
right
becomes sentient?
length. What happens if it becomes sentient?
Yeah.
Oh well.
Is it gonna remember its friends or is it just gonna kill all of humanity?
Whatever it chooses to do, I won't get in its way.
So, I have a question. What do you do with the previous one? Is it like a backup?
I've got a backup, yeah.
So now you got a backup.
Yeah, but the backup's very ill-fitting,
But
so it's only
it's the one that you've already had though, right?
yeah, yeah. It's just very ill-fitting, so it's only going to be used in like extreme emergencies, kind of thing.
So you say it's ill-fitting, but you've had it for like a few years now.
Yeah, but I've not worn that one. This is like the it was the original prosthetic that I was given. So where
It was a
the
wooden one. The wooden
no
stick.
no where the socket they have to mold it to your leg.
Uh-huh.
Well, your leg changes shape over time. It's been 3 years now,
Oh, okay. Okay. I get you.
so it's very very loose. But this wasn't an actual upgraded prosthetic leg. This was just an actual foot because the foot, my
Like
Oh.
original
somebody
right
else's foot?
foot, my original right foot was bigger than my left foot naturally.
Oh
So
my.
they made the foot to the size of the shoes that I had. Well, I don't have to wear shoes that big anymore because my left foot was smaller, so I got a smaller foot made, so I can wear smaller shoes now.
Should have asked him to save the old foot. Should have molded
Uh,
it.
oh. Uh. Wow, that's crazy. I never thought that's um. So I have things to ask. I have things to ask. Um. The So before you lost your foot, did you have to
hmm
buy two sets of shoes?
No, I just compensated. I would
Oh,
buy
buy one
one
big
size,
size and then your
buy a
little.
size bigger. My left foot would always slide around in my shoe a little bit.
You wear like three pairs of socks on that foot to.
Yeah, I
Oh,
usually
that had
wear
to be
two
horrible.
socks on that foot to compensate.
Oh, wow. Um, you know, I have bunions, so they're
Wow.
not really bad, but I think they're a hereditary thing because my mom's got them, my brother's got them, I got them, my sister has it. Yes, Laura, it's you. No. Um, the
I like the segue into the Return of the Jedi there. That was good.
um, I mean they're not bad, but definitely one shoe fits better than the other one, and it's like, I have sometimes thought about, you know, buying shoes. No one's around. So what if I put the the bigger size of the right foot in the box and leave the smaller size, put it back in one of the other boxes? I thought about it. Definitely thought about it, but I didn't. Which is good because the last time I bought shoes, the person checking me out actually like looked at both shoes to make sure they were both the same size. And I was
They're
like,
supposed to.
And I was like, what are you doing? She's like, well, sometimes things get mixed up and people get to the wrong size by accident.
Or is it an accident?
Or is it? It's very interesting. Anyway.
Somebody with a club foot that's about 2 sizes bigger.
Yeah.
They switch them out, pull the old switcheroo. How are you doing, Ace?
Oh, wonderful. Broke my nail.
Oh.
Try to shave it real quick. All right.
Yeah, we don't want to have to see that.
No, you don't.
Better
I
get
broke
those
a
things
nail yesterday.
manicured.
My nail separated completely from my nail bed. It hurts.
Ugh,
That's nasty.
gross.
I mean, not nasty like nasty. That had to hurt, man.
Oh, it hurts. Camera 0.
No, my fucking tripods. Last show's tripod decided to crack in half. So I'm kind of just hoping for the best. All right, so. Wow, that's pretty far away. Tonight we are doing. Actually, I can pull this closer. There we go. You can see stuff in the background, but it's all right. Ah, look who showed up.
Oh, it's JD and Puppy.
He's
He's excited.
Yeah, he wants food.
He already ate.
Oh,
And he just ate
That's old dog.
he's a growing boy.
Time today.
for the 3rd time today, apparently. Oh, my beard's in there.
Sorry.
Oh my goodness, he's definitely huge.
He's getting there. Sorry I'm late.
No worries, man.
Hi, JD.
Glad you're here.
Thanks. I'm glad I'm here. I made it.
Okay. So this is XTransbots Streetwise. That was his name, Fuzz.
Fuzz. Yeah.
Yeah. So real quick before we get to him, a small little update. I actually didn't even test this yet. So I jumped on the bandwagon. I figured I'd give this stuff a shot.
Kiki.
This is that stuff everyone's going ape shit for. So I figured I'd give it a try. And I figured this thing would be a fitting test. So I've attempted to fix the elbows. And let's see how they're.
That's good, right?
Wow. I mean, it's an improvement. It slid a little bit, but it's holding it pretty well. That's a definite improvement.
I think this side was worse.
Wow. That is
Wow.
All right, so still
I mean, it's better than it was.
it's better. So I also did the Metasaur, Magic Square Metasaurs on some of those loose joints, and it helped a lot with that because I was able to get in there better.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But it's basically it's very similar to clear nail polish. It's some kind of like acrylic in a liquid form, because when it dries, it gets like flaky, like fingernail polish.
Mhm.
But I think the thing that might make it worth checking out is it's very thin, so it'll actually, when you put it on the joint, it'll actually you move the joint and it'll actually soak into the joint.
Yeah.
Whereas like clear nail polish is lacquer, so it's very thick.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So
Yeah. I have some as well. I've used it on a couple things, and it worked pretty well. I used it on some mythics, actually, JD.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm going to have to try that.
So there's two. It comes with two. Just so you guys know, it comes with two applicator nozzles. There's like a regular squirt bottle, and then it has the needle tip.
The precision.
Yeah. And the pin is there, so if you have to clear out the nozzle, because you're not gonna be able to see.
Oh,
It's a
well,
very
isn't that
thin
nice?
hole.
Yeah.
So this stuff's a little kind of expensive. It's like $10 for a bottle. I have no idea how long it's gonna last, but figured for science we'll give it a shot. So far I like it. If you're doing ball joints and stuff, I would still recommend like clear nail polish. You can pop the joint off and cook the ball. But for like those kind of friction joints, pin joints, that stuff's pretty good.
Cool.
Nice.
So onto
Nice.
this.
Thumbs up.
I may pick up a bottle.
It's worth
Yeah,
it to have because when you need it, it's good to have it, kind of thing.
Yeah.
You're not going to use it for everything.
It's on Amazon now, so you don't have to like hunt it down.
That's where I got mine from.
The dark depths of action figure collecting.
Amazon, you say, huh?
Okay, so here he is. First of all, I did not know he had lights and sounds, or at least lights. So there's a button on top of the light bar that's supposed to activate the lights. I did not know he had them, or else I would have bought the batteries in advance. Sue me. I'm messed up. But I would have had them. It takes those really tiny, itty-bitty little coin cells, like Mezco uses. Actually, no, those are the LEDs. You might be able to see it later. They're like the really small ones, like that big diameter. But if I knew, I would have bought them, but I didn't realize it. But there's a button right there. But here he is. He is. Look, what kind? Is he supposed to be like a Datsun?
Yeah,
Is he another 240?
Yeah.
Where the
But
hell is my...
no, I think he's a 300 CX. I think he might be a
Okay.
Nissan.
He is. Hold on just one moment.
I mean, he wasn't Diaclone. Actually,
Yeah,
was
he's
he
a
Diaclone?
300 ZX Turbo.
Yep.
And he was Diaclone.
Yeah, because it was Guardia. And then we turned right to Defensor. Guardia is very expensive. So here he is. He's not quite crack rock yellow, but he's definitely an off-white. So it's not like white.
Eggshell. Like
It's closer to eggshell than the crack up, yellow that he was, that crack up was. You see he's got the star on the door. And he's got the little badge detail there, and he's got the nice little painted rims.
Rubber tires.
Rubber tires.
Nice.
Transforming this thing is a goddamn nightmare. I'm just letting you know now. Probably going to be hard to watch, but I'll do my best.
Well, it's funny you mentioned your struggles with the arms, because when I first saw him in bot mode, like in teaser pics, I was extremely intrigued about how that front end was going to transform. So I'm curious.
Not
to see
fun,
you
but
walk
we'll.
through it.
The other thing is it's not completely squared off. You can see this side, this tab is not all the way, and that side it is. It will not go in. I put more force than I like to put on that, and it just will not go in the rest of the way.
You push it harder.
It still rolls. It actually rolls like a champ. I thought maybe this, because you can see the crotch is a little bit on an angle. I can't get that down anymore. And I thought that was going to scrape, but it actually clears it. So it rolls beautifully. So that's yeah. I thought that was going to scrape, but that didn't. So that's good. He also can store the gun under here.
Shoot himself in the crotch.
That can pop out. I hope. There we go. And you can see there's right where these two pieces meet, it makes that circle. There's a peg there, and there's another peg right there. It's going to be hard to see because it's black on black. And that just pegs into, the gun folds in half. So there's a hole in the handle and a hole in the barrel. Just kind of line those up and shove it in. There's his gun. Looks fine. I'll get that more later. What else in car mode?
I have a question about. So Keith, to me, is very notorious for these panel-y cars and not having all the panels be the same color. And I know that.
So that's only when they use the full, like the whole hood would be clear and they paint it.
Right.
That's
So
when it doesn't
my
match.
question to you here is, how does it match up? Good? Bad?
Looks fine to me.
Okay.
So the doors. So he does have a gimmick, which on this side, because it's not plugged in, there we go. So the doors open up. He's actually got little seats.
Oh,
He's got a little steering wheel. It might be hard to actually. I can swing it out and get a better look. Got a little molded in steering wheel, and I think this side might be the bare. I have to poke it through because those two. There we go. Because those two these aren't lining up properly, so it's kind of pushing out. It's making this arc a little bit, and it kind of gets this door stuck a little bit. But you see on the other side, same thing. It's got a little seat. I mean, robot head, but it doesn't have a full cockpit or anything, or a dashboard rather. But he has like a little panel here to kind of mimic it.
Yeah.
That's neat. You can probably fit a little diaclone in there or something.
The
Yeah.
I mean, it's like the spike won't fit in there, or the Daniel, or whatever. Or...
Possibly.
Yeah. So I see the back window and the windows for the doors. That's obviously transparent plastic that they had to paint. Is the whole thing painted?
Yes.
Okay.
You can see how it's shiny.
Yeah.
Yeah, this thing's painted head to toe.
You have it too, Maya?
Mm-hmm. I do.
So
go ahead, JD.
the rims, like that one looks yellower, golder, if you will.
Then what?
Okay.
So the other rim, or
yeah.
it
no, it
looks the same.
From afar, it doesn't look like that one has any other different colored paints on it. That's all. That was going to be my
this yellow. This star is going to be look a little bit different because it's on the more whitish paint versus it's on the chrome on here.
Right.
I mean, it's the same color.
Yeah, it's like a gold. It's like a gold color.
It looks more yellowy here and more gold there because it's on because of the background.
Interesting that he would paint yellow on the hubcaps. Sorry, odd.
Yeah.
It also has sort of has flip up headlights.
Yeah.
So you can kind of like smush them a little bit and flip them a little bit. I don't really know why they move because they can't flip down because they would hit this. So they can't flip down anymore, and they really can't flip up anymore, but they move. Like they're on a separate pin joint. So it's maybe like he wanted them to flip down all the way, but in the end it couldn't, and it's already molded.
Well, can I mean when you transform it, can it?
No, I don't think they hide completely. I'll double check when I get through, but I don't remember them going all the way down.
Well, who knows? Maybe the 300ZX. Maybe they just molded their headlights that way. Maybe they didn't function. Who knows?
If I'm not mistaken, they did flip up and down.
I had a remote control car. It was Radio Shack brand of that model 300ZX back in the day. I remember.
No, Did you pretend it was Tim?
What's that?
Did you pretend it was Streetwise? You say I'm Streetwise. I
had no idea what kind of car Streetwise actually was back then because I didn't have internet and wikis. And the G1 toy.
You didn't?
The G1 toy, I don't know how well it represented that car.
Okay. The original 300ZXs, they did not
flip.
They did not flip down all the way. So that's intentional. Like here, I'll share my screen. You can see, Brent, show people what we're talking about. They did raise up and go down, but they didn't go down all the way. So I guess that's by design. That's model accurate. Yeah.
It's squint.
Interesting. Oh, they got the proper rims on it though. That's cool. And I'm guessing, is that a Fair Lady Z in the background of that picture, I think, to show the evolution?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Because of the windows, the way the windows are, that piece right there between the back glass and the passenger glass.
You can kind of see the T-tops, too.
Yeah.
Cool.
So, It's pretty accurate in the car mode.
Yeah, I mean, I'm tempted. I'm tempted to get this.
Here is the side swipe. They scale pretty well.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure the 300 would be smaller,
Yeah.
but it's close enough. It works perfectly fine for me.
Good enough.
I mean, they're both very small cars.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the Countach is actually bigger than because there's somebody by my work has one. They used to have it out front in the house on the driveway. Same year, same everything. Same red color. It was bigger. It was bigger than I thought it was going to be.
Huh.
Fun fact about this car: the spoiler makes it go slower. It actually weakens the aerodynamics.
Creates the drag.
Okay. Any other questions? Because I don't know how long this transformation is going to take. It's a bit of a nightmare. Hopefully,
I got
it's
a
easier
question.
going back.
I got a
Can't reach
question.
its butt yet.
I got a question. How long is this transformation going to take?
I don't know. 22 minutes and 14 seconds.
And time. Let's see. I'm setting.
Any other questions before we move on?
No. No other questions.
All right. So, transformation of this guy is a goddamn nightmare. At least going into car mode. Hopefully, it's not as horrible coming back, but we shall soon see. So,
Sorry, I have one more question. The back of the car, tell me, is there room for something to plug in there to have guns? You think? You think
I
that's
mean,
what
there's
that's for?
those two slots there, and there's also a peg in the middle.
Yeah, and the question also, did he come with a gun accessory to plug the gun in the
No.
back? No.
Nope.
Okay.
And I don't think there's any way to. No, it would have to come up like that,
Right.
and there's no extra accessory piece to do that. I'm assuming the trailer or whatever in combined mode is going to lock onto that.
Yeah. I'm sure the guns will
We
be
don't know.
one of the upgrade kits that you have to buy.
Oh yeah.
Right. Comes with the trailer for hotspot.
Okay, so this piece and this whole hood is separate. It's like a whole separate unit. The hood windshield latches has two pegs that go underneath the hood, and it's one of those things where hopefully I can get this all apart. We just kind of got to start yanking.
Oh yeah, so you start yanking. I'll one of the things. So for those people that don't have this, there is a lot of faux stuff.
Yeah, you can actually see through the back
right.
windshield.
But
there's gonna be a lot more of that.
The windshield, the back, I think even the tail lights.
Well, the tail lights, this piece in the middle is part of the backpack. These two are on the legs.
Right.
Like, see where the line is?
Right.
These end pieces are part of the legs.
There's all kinds of and in a unit this small for them to do a lot of that.
I mean, it compresses
for
sure. I don't even know what the easiest way this is gonna be.
And they threw
I'm just gonna
chairs
start
in
popping
there.
panels.
Yeah.
Because all this is gonna end up coming off anyway, and I don't remember where the hell any of this goes already. Okay, I'm just gonna start popping panels. There we go. So you can see these two little black hooks have to go underneath the hood. Now, I can't figure out how to get this back piece off. I think it pegs on. And I was having problems. Let's see if I can. Oh, wait, did that do it? I think that did it. There we go. Had to come up and over. Okay. And now we're pegged in somewhere still. Where are we pegged in? Actually, I think we might be free somewhat. Does this come out more? That should come out more. All right. You know what? We'll mess with it in a bit. So obviously you can see upper half, lower half. We're going to try to
Hi, Wolfie.
bend this. What is this attached to? This? No, we got to unpeg here. There we go. So that's part of the leg. This is going to start exploding real soon. There we go.
Yeah, see that? Like a whole fake rear window is under there. It's nuts.
Let's see if I can do that again. This piece has to come out. Oh, I've got to unlock those. That's what's holding it on. That's all right. It came out anyway. So this is all going to come around. The thing is weird, so a little spoiler for later. There's a ratchet joint and a friction joint, and you have to bend it for transformation at the ratchet joint, but it's like really hard to get that joint to turn because that joint is super duper stiff. There we go.
Maybe that helps if he ever decides to scramble himself as an arm.
Okay. So now for the lower half, I know we have to open the door. We have to close the seat, which closed itself anyway, and this has to swivel, I think, in that way, I believe, or does it go down? I don't remember.
If I could
We'll try
see it,
that
maybe
way.
I could. There you
I think it goes that way. Windscreen, this folds down, the mirror, the glass. Come on, why are you going crazy? Side mirror has to fold in. This has to fold down. And then we can flip up this little panel. It's choosing to focus on like weird things. And then this is the foot. So we have to rotate the foot out and get it around. And then this door is going to close up, he says.
Down a little. Down.
Yeah, keep it on camera.
Hold on. I know, I'm trying to figure out which way. I think maybe the seat goes that way. Does that peg in? I think this, okay, hold on. I never did this. I only went the other way because I was like, I'm not going through this again. Does this go around or does that sit?
Down a little more. There you
go. This has to close. I forget if that closes. No, I don't think that's right. You have yours handy?
I'm sorry, what?
You have yours handy?
Yeah, it's right here in my hand.
Can you look at the back of the leg and just tell me? I'm assuming this sits flat. I think that's wrong. I know this folds down.
Yeah, that folds inside.
Is that on a slider, maybe?
No,
Yep.
I just don't know. Does the windshield, the glass.
Mine's more flush than that.
I don't think this comes up anymore.
Maybe.
I don't remember.
Can you bring that seat out again and then?
No, don't. It only swivels.
Oh, okay.
It doesn't push in or anything.
Let me see how far you have.
Closer?
Mine fits closer. Mine fits completely flush.
So
Okay.
that seat, that post that seat is on, doesn't rotate out of the way?
Nope.
Okay.
No, that's
like
not.
That tab. That tab goes into that slot.
Which tab?
The tab on the bottom of the door.
It goes into that slot?
It goes into that slot.
Yeah, but that won't fold any flatter.
Try unfolding the windshield and see if you can like angle it in. close it with it
Tried
partially
that, but it
folded?
doesn't want to.
Doesn't?
I tried that. It doesn't want to do it. I don't remember. Which way can you see the seat?
Mm-hmm.
Which way does the seat go? Is it that way or the other way?
Let's see. Looking at mine. You don't have the heel spur flipped out.
No, not yet. That's minor.
And the screw. Let's see. I'm trying to see yours.
Does the seat go that way?
Let me mess with mine. Hold on a second.
Or does it go the
Pull
other way?
window out. Unfold the window.
The
And
window
now push
doesn't
the
fold
door.
up all the way. The window folds at 90 degrees like that.
Like that?
Ta-da!
And then this has to fold in all the way. And does this tab in somewhere? I think the tab's in there. How's
No,
that?
that part doesn't tab in, so you got it.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
You're welcome. I had to get mine off of the shelf.
That's a foot. So, let's see. Flip this open, get the foot out, close that back up. Fold this back in, I guess 90 degree that, fold that all the way. Oh, I got the foot stuck. Ugh,
That's why you do the heel spur last.
ugh, should have followed my instinct.
What up, Jonathan? Joining in the chat. I have this bot and I am so scared to transform it, he says.
I'm not scared to transform, it's just a pain in the freaking ass. Alright,
Well,
so,
no, I think he's scared to transform his.
don't be scared. Don't be scared. This folds up, I believe. And then this is all gonna go like
Can
this.
you show us? How
And this is
do
gonna
the
rotate.
batteries? How do the batteries go in there? Does
So they
something
go in
pop off?
underneath the light bar.
So that just friction like
Just
panel.
this friction, yeah. You just got to get
Okay.
something in there and pop it open. And he uses these little tiny little batteries.
Little tiny batteries.
So basically, you fold that down, and basically that's the backpack.
All right.
What will be the backpack? So that's out of the way. Now, hell on earth. These arms. I don't think these are straight. I think they got to come out a click. There we go. So, the arms.
The arms.
Essentially, we're going to start, we have to get these out. They peg together in the middle there. And then we just kind of got to
Hey,
wiggle.
real quick. The arm where you're unable to peg that door in. Remember?
Mm-hmm.
Is there like flashing in the hole where that goes, or?
Well, that's the hole.
Oh, that's the hole. Okay.
Yeah. And you don't see any. It might just be paint. Oh, there we go. Cool. Okay, so this is going to come around, and you can see that's an arm.
That's crazy.
That's
I can't wait to see how that goes.
So this is why I was saying I need something else to do.
It's so nuts. Like, why do it that way? Just to
I-
say we could?
No.
You know, to pull like a Jeff Goldblum phrase. It's like, you're too busy.
You never
worrying
stop
about-
to think if you should.
Look at this
Okay,
nuts.
so
There's got to be a better way to make the front end of that car.
this comes out, I think. This swings around, which is now stuck because it's on a double hinge. There we go. That's going to come around. I'm probably going to need a little more help later. This swings around like that. This little arm goes into that groove to lock that so it doesn't swing freely.
Goes into that
Let's see.
Streetwise. Grooves the motorcycle.
That's me laughing. That folds up like that. So that's going to be a shoulder, I believe. The arms are going to, so the hands kind of flip out. This whole section comes out,
Yeah, look at that. That's nuts.
swings around. This folds in. I don't remember how this ends up. Crap. So this is all basically forearm. So this is all going to collapse in to create the bulk of the forearm. So this part slides up and down. The hand is going to end up like that. I don't remember how to do this at all. I think this goes on the inside, right?
That stays on the top of the forearm,
That's
just
the top
like
of
that
the forearm.
up against the tire.
Okay. And then this, I know, folds up, but I don't remember where this goes. Where does this end up?
Looking at mine, that is the red part goes towards the elbow, and the black part is towards the hand.
The black part is towards the hand, okay.
And it faces the same way the headlight's facing outwards. So that screw, that screw needs
that's going to end up like that, right?
That's going to end up like that.
Okay.
And the other
Now
piece
this-
is that's going to fold in and swivel the opposite direction.
So that's got to turn around. It's easier said than done.
Yeah.
It's on an angle. So that goes like that, right?
Yep.
That folds in.
Yep.
So is it something like that?
Yep.
There it goes. Dude,
Hey, look at that.
that's nuts.
And then this will come up, and there's a little tab here in the slot. And that kind of loosely folds. Is that right?
Yep.
Yep.
That's
Now-
got it.
Does the headlight push down now?
Yes.
It
Flatter.
just goes a little flush.
There it goes.
It just goes flusher.
That looks like a pain in the ass, but I still think that's kind of cool.
It was
I
still not even close to done.
kind of want this thing to flip it a
Yeah.
bunch of times back and forth.
It's not fun in any way, shape, or form. Okay, so let's see if I can do it again. And then I got to figure out how the backpack goes. Oh, not the backpack, but the whole chest and back. And okay, so this part's got to flip out. How did I get this on?
Like, we've seen masterpiece type figures kind of go a little nuts with transformation. Starting with like that NP Sunstreaker, right? But like here we are Streetwise. If you think about a G1 Streetwise, there's nothing to him, and this is
Not
this is
anything
what
to him.
he turns into for the mature
rotate
collectible. That's crazy.
90, fold in, rock this in.
Easy peasy.
There you go.
Okay.
There you go.
Nuts.
Okay. So, we got to deal with this monstrosity. Okay, so the head's going to fold forward and rotate so it can face straight. This panel right here flips around, and that's just literally so you get the little triangle detail on his chest in robot mode. These bits are basically going to do that. And this is going to end up all pegging in like that. But we also have to rotate, which I probably had to do this before. Rotate these around. So what we have to do is these clear glass pieces have to end up in the front. See how it's like squared off? It's fucking focusing like crazy. So these have to rotate to the front.
The faux windshield in bot mode is even translucent.
Let me see if I can go that way.
That's
Gotta go this way.
fucking crazy.
We kind of got to get the clearances are very tight. and it also doesn't feel like it wants to go. Does it want to go that way? No. I know this has to rotate. What's the easiest way to do this without breaking it? Yeah, because in car mode, you can see I don't know if you can see it. There's a tab on the clear piece. There's a hole in there, and those go together.
Do you think Keith hired the BadCube designers?
No, because BadCube transformations generally aren't hard.
No,
They actually
really
make
not.
sense when
But
you
they
actually sit down and
explode.
do them. They
They're
do
like
explode, but they make sense. Everything feels like it has a place to go.
They're like slinkies or something.
Hold on here. I might have to just do this part off camera. Hold on, I just gotta take a look at this.
Jonathan,
I'm just trying to rotate them around.
we are going from car to bot is the direction we're going right now. He couldn't tell. He was late.
Does this swing around? Hold on, I'm just trying to figure out the best way to do this without destroying it. This piece is gonna have to come straight. This has to come. This really does not want to rotate. Hitting that. Okay, so you're hitting that, so that's not going to go force you. And you're hitting it that way, so it can't go that way. What the hell? Does this open? That opens up. So does that give me the clearance, or that gives me the clearance? Okay, 1 second. Does it give me? It kind of gives me the clearance. Hold on, these all got to open up again. 1 second. This has to open up. You can't tell. This is a fucking disaster. There we go. Got it. Okay. So, the hood piece of this hole is on a separate rotation, and rotating that out of the way gave me the clearance to rotate it. Now
So
I can
you
rotate
it backwards.
You flip up this piece, and that gives you the clearance. I don't remember which way the steering wheel goes. And then this is going to, I believe, come these. There's little clips on these that have to go under this piece. So the hood is also, so there's a separate hinge here. Yeah, you can see why I'm frustrated with this.
Do you think that that piece above the hood, do those plug into that thing, or does that thing fold down, or?
Crap. Does this? I don't remember which way this goes now.
That plugs into the top of the hood piece. Folds down. It's hinged.
Yeah, where the air vents are, the intakes for the air vents, right?
That folds down.
There you go.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then the windscreen comes up over top of it.
Over on top of it. Okay, so now I have to fold this back up, flip it back, like that.
Yeah.
And then tuck it under, basically.
And then tuck it under, and it tabs in.
What happens with the head? So that means this has to go more, right?
Yeah, the
Always
head
go
sits
more.
flush like that.
Oh my god.
I told you it was a nightmare.
Wow.
Yeah, so Jonathan in the chat's like, yeah, I'm gonna wait for a free night and pour myself a drink. So I don't know if you want a drink and do this.
So hold on. This has to be. That's no good. Where does this piece end up?
That piece ends up further down. You
Further
don't have
down.
it tabbed in all the way.
So these have to come up, essentially. Yeah, but then that's going to mess up with the shoulders.
I could just imagine Menasor or Defensor, like, hey, Streetwise, we're missing our leg. I'm getting there. Just give me a second. I'm trying to transform.
Do I have?
You're
hold on,
trapod.
I'm looking through. Do I have any pictures of this fucking thing? Did I take any pictures of this thing? No, I didn't. Hang on.
Go grab an aerial bot if you need a leg real quick.
Go
Sorry.
grab the instructions.
He pulls out his own instructions. How the hell do I do this? Okay, so... Oh, so that does end up flat. And the head is going to... Those end up like that. So what the hell is up with the head? Is the head on a hinge?
Yes.
1 second. Yes, it is. I think I found the problem. Okay. I think this whole section has to rock down
Rock me Amadeus.
on a double hinge.
Holy fuck.
Oh, I think you got it. No. Yes.
Nope.
No, not yet.
Oh my goodness.
Well,
Past the 22-minute, 14-second mark.
yes, we are.
But we're almost there.
There we go. That's the head properly done. And now I have to get this in, which I think we're closer to. I heard something click. Now these have to come up. And I believe these tab in,
Yes.
or do they not? Where
Mine
do they tab
are
into?
tabbed. Mine are tabbed in.
What do they tab into? I don't see any place for them to tab in.
They're not.
Quartz?
No, they're not tabbed
No,
in.
I think
They're
they just float.
really flush.
And then
Yes.
this will end up. Oh, we got to open these up now because the spine has to come through. There we go. There we go. I think we're getting there. I think we're actually almost there.
Yeah, you're about
Okay.
there.
So now we just gotta. Oh God. Oh, come on. There we go. I think that goes like more or less like that. Oh, we came out of there. Oh no. It's all going to hell.
Oh no.
Oh, what am I messing? What's doing? Something's wrong. We're hooked onto here. Oh, we're close. We're very close. I think these have to rotate around. Do they rotate around?
Hold it and let me look at it.
Do
Hold it
these?
from the top. Yeah, the L part
Goes the other
needs
way?
to be towards the front.
Oh,
So
great. One second. I don't remember how these rotate.
That wasn't a click, says Mr. Walker. We could only hope.
like once you get him, he's
That doesn't
solid.
rotate. What the hell? Hold on, I'm just trying to figure out. Do they go that way? Hang on a second. No, that can't go that way. That's in. No. No, that can't rotate. It's on a screw. Let me try this side. Oh, they pull out.
Oh,
That's why. Okay, hold on.
out. Of course.
They pull out, and then that frees them to rotate. That's right. And I had to disassemble the whole chest to do it. So let me put this back. You can imagine my frustration when I was trying to do this the first time.
I could imagine your frustration now.
You can
It's still
imagine
there.
my frustration watching him do this.
What a hit
And,
this.
probably the three people that are watching, I'm sure they're pretty frustrated too.
Jonathan said the next Olympic competition right here.
Could be.
I'll win.
Why are you not going in? The hole is your home. There we go. That was a good click. Okay. I got the shoulders right. Now I just got to figure out how to get this damn chest to plug in. Like that. And then there is a tab that has to pop out. I don't remember which way it pops out, but it pops out up there. If it'll come out, there we go. And that tab is going to lock into the backpack, which I have to kind of look at on an angle. And kind of. Is that it? I think I got it. Nope, that's not it. Oh, come on. You know why? Because it knows it's the last step. Got it. And that's a fuzz.
Simple.
Easy peasy lemon squeezy. It's 14 steps. One of them is throwing it against the wall. So,
Once you
as you
get him
saw,
there, though, he's really solid.
it's plenty solid, but he's very solid in both modes. It's just getting through both modes is not particularly fun. In any way, shape, or form. Alright, so, articulation. Head is on a hinge swivel. So it rotates all the way. You get a really good up and itty bitty little bit down. Shoulders. This is where we run into a little bit of trouble. So shoulders. The main joint is that ball joint. And that's a itty bitty little joint. And it's on a little bitty little stem.
I think it's diecast, though.
Well, it doesn't feel like it's going to break. But it doesn't feel great. Also, it's on a really weird position on the arm. So you get that kind of funny looking joint when you rotate it. When you go out, it's not too bad. You can also unpeg it and get some of that motion. You get a reverse butterfly.
Funny that Keith would go back to ball jointed shoulders. I mean, he might think that we forgot about Apollyon, but we didn't.
No,
We will never forget Polygon. So yeah, the shoulders are wonky. It's a very strange decision. I'm sure it's for the transformation, but transformation's not good, so I don't know. It's not like a sacrifice that he should have made, but it's just strange. Like, why would you use a ball joint, and why would you use it so small and in such a weird place? You see, there's a cutout at the top to allow it to go straight, but it's pretty strange.
Yeah.
It's also like a little bit monkeyish. Like they sit low. So the shoulders are definitely not the best. Bicep swivel, which everything is going to move with it. Bicep swivel, single bend elbow. Oh no, double jointed elbow. I'm sorry. Picture there. It looks pretty good. Hands, so you got space swivel, and we also, when you open the hands, that tends to open up. But we do not have keith hands. They are actually mitts. They're all pegged. They're all pinned together.
Oh, wow.
So the thumb is fixed, all the fingers are fixed, and there's only a base knuckle, a base pin to let it flap. So it's got a bit of a flipper, which is fine because we don't really need super articulated fingers for a smaller bot. But
Maybe he'll release upgrade hands for it.
I'm sure that'll happen.
To come with the fire engine straight.
Waist rotates on friction. Ab crunch all the way. Comes unpegged. So without coming unpegged, you get all the way to there, which is excellent. Hips, we got hip skirts, get out of the way. Oh, that one's really stiff. So we have friction out, over 100 on the Van Dam. Although it looks like they're ratcheted, but they're friction, which is strange. You see the teeth on them. Friction forward, friction back. All the frictions are fairly tight, but I would have preferred ratchets all over. Thigh swivel built in around there. So this is die cast. You see the paint difference, the color. So the knees are double jointed. Like I said, you use the ratchet for transformation. So if you use the lower joint, it is actually also ratcheted, but it's a softer ratchet. I thought it was friction, but it's actually a ratchet. And then you can continue on with the hard ratchet. It's a very, very, very hard joint to move. So you can actually see this white piece right here. That's the actual piece that locks in the teeth. Yeah. So that's, if you don't know how a ratchet works, there's a tooth gear and a piece that locks in to those teeth. So every time and it's spring loaded. So as the ratchet moves, it pushes this piece up, moves, and then it shoots back down and locks it back in. So it's like ka-chunk, 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 ka-chunk like that. So that little white bit right there is the piece that interlocks with the teeth.
How'd that go?
Ka-chunk, 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 ka-chunk.
There we go.
That's
Cool.
the Kachunka piece.
It's very hard to move. And you actually don't even get that much more articulation out of it. So it's kind of weird that it's there, but it's fine. Okay. And then the feet are on a bunch of pins. So we get up and down. Technically, the heel is a different piece, so you can cheat if you want. You get reverse tilt a little bit, and you get regular tilt. Not a ton, but kind of enough. You get about that far of an A stance.
Are the feet metal?
Yes.
The feet are metal, I think. Touching my face.
So,
accessory-wise,
Quite a bit of diecast.
So hold on, before you go to accessories, it looks like the wrist. Is there another joint in the wrist?
No, that is for transformation. So that this whole panel comes off.
No.
Basically transformation.
No. Hold
Oh,
it
yeah.
closer to the camera.
The hand?
Turn it. See, there's 2 sets of pins.
Oh, he does. You can talk to the hand, but it's kind of disturbing looking. It's like,
Talk to the claw.
I guess you can.
Hmm.
Although
I kept
it's not really-
seeing the
I didn't even see that.
pin. It would like glimmer. It's like, hey, you're forgetting me. Hey.
I moved too.
Oh, he also has a molded in gas door, and it's only on one side.
That's a nice touch.
Forgot to mention that.
Maybe the Nissan demanded that they do that in
Maybe.
order for Keith to get the license.
Yeah. So just so you guys are aware, this is faux.
Come on, as a joke.
This is a faux. This is a fake. This is fake windshield. Both of these are fake pieces. These whole side pieces are fake windshield. So all the glass you see on the front is all faux panels. So like all the actual windscreens and everything are all on the back.
That's crazy.
Isn't it?
That's crazy. That's nuts.
You throw the gun at him. Hold that. Why aren't you holding it?
Hey, hold this for me. Hey, catch.
Yeah, the hands are a little obnoxious. They come off all the time. I can't do this blind, I guess. Wow, you really don't want to hold that gun.
There you go.
That's why you have to open the hand up all the way.
It will not go in there. Nope. Will not go in. Let's see if he wants to be a lefty.
Mine's holding it.
It won't go in.
You broke it.
Yours goes into the slot.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there we go. I just took a... Oh, no, maybe not.
Bent it.
Oh, that's
You
like a...
Bent the gun.
Actually... I took a chunk out of the gun.
Wait, what? Did you break the gun?
Kind of. Yeah, he doesn't hold the gun very well. At least mine doesn't. But there he is anyway. And then he also comes with some faces. So it comes in one of those vacuum seal bags where it's like a sheet of plastic, and they put one face in each little cubby, I guess, when they seal it. I just ripped that apart.
So each
Go ahead.
face was wrapped inside that bag?
You know when they take like a piece of cellophane or a piece of like Reynolds wrap, and they put the faces like this, and they seal on top of it so it makes like the sections. And when you look at it, the bag just disintegrates. It's one of those bags. So here's the face he comes with.
Well, that's nice. I mean, if they're painted, it'll keep them from rubbing in transit and stuff.
Yeah.
Here's the face he comes with.
Oh, he's angry.
He's sad.
I believe the crest comes off to change the faces. Yeah, it does.
Cool.
Which
We
way
didn't
does it
see
come
any of it.
Hold on, I didn't even take it off yet. How the hell does the crest come off? I think I gotta go in here. Yep. Well, the crest comes off.
Seems so tedious.
Oh, apparently the eyes come out as well. And there's the face.
My eyes.
That's it. Oh, because
My
all the
crest.
other pieces.
My eyes. My face. My arms.
All the other, I believe the other pieces all have painted eyes. So we have this face. The picture of the crest on top. I don't want to put it on and off every time.
I like that one. That's a good
That's
one.
I believe that's the toy head because it's square.
Yeah.
It has to fit in the square hole. Okay, we did that one. That one fell apart. We have to fix that one. And he's got
Oh God, no.
What?
That's if he was guest starred in a Michael Bay movie. You have a face like that.
What the?
That might be the toy head, actually.
Let me
mine's
look.
assembled.
Dude, let's go.
Oh my god.
Oh
Yeah,
my
that
gosh.
was the toy head.
I think I like that one.
What? You're crazy. Put that other one on there.
He's mean mugging.
He's sniffing. Well, it'll look good for the next segment.
Oh my. Yeah, actually that one's I'll go with that one.
I really like the one that came on it with the big chin and the stern look on his face and the plates on his cheeks. But that one looks good too.
Oh, who's the eyes?
Nice.
There we go. And that's all it came with accessories. It doesn't come with a foot for combined mode. It doesn't come with any instructions for combined mode, I don't think. So
That's a separate purchase.
it will be.
I mean,
That's what we do now.
Not for nothing, for things like Menasor and Defensor, the Limbots, you really get like a real transformer, right? Because all they got to do is put their alt mode onto something, right, to
Pretty
make
much.
it work. You don't.
I mean, yeah,
have to work
Defensor,
in
they
that,
just literally just
Yeah.
the car slapped onto them.
you
or
don't
the
have to
motorcycle.
work in that third mode.
The arms a little bit because you need an elbow.
Yeah, but I mean, you can just split them in half and throw them on a skeleton nowadays.
Well, nowadays, yeah, that's very true. Stuff on me. Yeah, so he's all right. The transformation is a goddamn disaster. It's really, really, really frustrating. It's really not fun. The shoulders are bizarre, but I mean, it's decent. It's not anything to write home about. It's not. I don't think it's as good as their Stunticons. And this gun came out of his hand. And he does not want to hold on to his gun whatsoever. I think I took a chunk out of the gun. Out of the handle. Yeah, he does not want to hold it. To save his life.
Not having it.
Whatever. Not having it. Like, it's neat that he was able to get, the car mode to look like the car and the bot to look like the bot. Like, he's definitely, he's very cartoonish. While still being kind of toyish. This wrist does not like to stay pegged in. But it's a lot of sloppiness. With, that transformation is fucking abysmal. It's not fun.
Yeah, it didn't look fun.
It's not fun. It's a good bot. It ends up being a decent bot. But, to get back and forth is not fun. And because of the choices, especially in the arms, you get all these weird choices in the arms and all these weird panels. Like these wrists that don't like to stay pegged in particularly well. All this hardware. The forearms are very long, which isn't the end of the world for me, but some people might find it annoying. It's nice that they worked in an Ab Crunch.
Mm-hmm.
It's not a terrible figure. It's very middle of the road. It's good for what it is, but it's definitely not. I wouldn't go out and get this guy as just because I really liked Streetwise as a kid. I want to get that version of Streetwise. No, don't do that. But it'll do its job as a team. I think it'll look good with the rest of the team. They showed Blades and Groove recently.
Well, they've showed Groove for sure.
They showed
well,
Groove. They showed
They showed
this
Blade with
morning.
Groove.
They showed First Aid as well.
What, this morning?
Mm-hmm.
Wait, is it Blade? Oh yeah, they did.
Blade-
Did they,
They
first
showed
say?
Blade and they showed Blades and First Aid this morning.
Well,
They
shit.
showed Groove yesterday, which we had already seen Groove before.
That's probably what I'm thinking of. I'm interested to see how they'll turn out. I don't think we've seen. Have we seen the? We haven't seen the robot modes.
Not seen the robot modes for First Aid and Blades yet.
Did we see
no.
Groove? I don't remember.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I haven't seen in a while. I don't
I
remember.
remember seeing that one.
Well, yeah. So he's okay. He's not super fantastic, but he's not bad. Just that transformation's it's transformations. Oof. Oof. Let me get let me grab a car.
Yeah,
Do I have a car here?
He's about a head taller than an MP car, isn't he?
Let me grab a car. Behind me. Joey still scales well. He is a little bit. He's about. What did you say? I said. I'd say about half a head. Is that what you said?
Yeah, actually, it's closer than I thought. He's about a half a head taller.
He's about half a head taller, which is fine. So he scales properly. You know, I like that XTransbot scales properly as opposed to like the fan toys that are oversized, in my opinion. So here he is. So let me just grab because I got him behind me. So they're gonna go together. I don't. What's that? I don't know. I don't know what my plans are for him yet. If I'm going to do combined mode or not. 'Cause I still never got the trailer for Venusaur.
Did you take the chess pieces out of your Magic Square Prime?
He doesn't have chess pieces.
The windows.
Huh. It's the dead version, so they're clear.
Yeah.
Oh. It's funny, you use that all the time, and I'm just now seeing it. Strange.
I don't think he's going to be able to do it, but we'll give it a shot. Well, I mean,
Oh, look at that.
Yeah,
He's got a
it's
finger
there.
and a thumb.
technically you can do that and break his hand and get even closer.
I mean, the way his hand opens up, he could probably palm his taint.
I hate how these wrists peg in because they don't peg in. That little tiny peg is supposed to hold the whole wrist on, and it doesn't.
You got the kikis.
I mean,
Yeah, I mean, he can waft it at himself.
that's about all we're going to get.
Almost.
Almost. All right. Any other questions about this guy? Anything else you want to see him with?
No other questions. What MP
Series
card
with a
did
pint
you,
glass,
what MP card did you put him with? I missed that.
Blue streak.
blue streak,
Blue streak.
because it's the closest one to me.
Was he taller or shorter or the same?
He's half a head shorter.
Okay.
Very good. Very, very good.
Anyways, let's do some way ads. We'll get out of here.
Okay.
We ran long, but it wasn't too bad.
Oops.
Don't you want the
I
chat?
forgot to stop the time clock.
We're still transforming.
Yeah. 52 minutes.
Oh man, that was way off.
Yeah.
Samson, that was way off. Samsonite, that was way off.
Yep.
We get the chat.
I did. Tonight we had Toy Mafia, K. Trung, Mr. Von Wolfenstein, Jonathan W. Dustmites himself stopped in for a bit and said my arms. P. Ferguson 19 and Lord
my arms is
Shadowkeeper.
My arms is right. Fucking arms. All right.
Yeah.
Well, Mr. Brink, where are you at?
I am at Brinklizer on Instagram and on this lovely channel 3 times a week, but not for the next 2 days.
So what you're telling us is you need new shows.
Today's my podcast Friday.
Oh my.
Yep.
Ms. Maya, where you at?
I will be on this channel Friday, so tune in for that on Nerd Life Syndicate. You can also catch me here every other Wednesday with you guys, and you can catch me every Friday on the All Queued Up podcast. Tune in this week because we covered the Suicide Squad and What If episode 1 today. So, yeah.
Oh, that started today?
It did.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Is that new Prime they showed that said MS? Is it Magic Square or is it Mechanic Studio?
It's Magic Square.
So they're doing another one?
Yeah, they're doing
Yeah.
a 2.0.
So
God, is it going to be MP or...
No, it's Legends. It's a Legends 2.0.
So the new age, what's his name, Henry or something like that? What's the... I don't remember.
The new age Prime that they just announced.
Yeah, was it Henry or something?
David.
Was it? I looked over the name.
David. I thought it was David, is what they said.
Maybe.
Oh, KJ Smith just popped in the chat.
That thing looks fucking phenomenal.
Yeah, they're little
what?
MP44s, old tiny ones.
Yeah, it looks like a little tiny MP44.
Yeah.
That fucking chest looks wild. Can't wait to check that one out. All right, JD, where you at?
I'm here getting wasted because
Liquid death.
Ace has driven me to drinking.
Just now?
No, I'm just kidding. It's water in a can.
Water
But-
in a can.
Yep. Drinking water from the Alps. Mountain water.
Does it yodel
Anyway.
when you open it?
That came from
Does
a
it
tap
yodel when you
over.
open it?
No. I don't. Maybe they do it while they're filling the cans.
You think it'd be like, yodel when you open it.
JD Burshus on the Facebook groups, Pigment Surgery on Instagram and Xbox Live, Shelf Gravy on social media, and on this channel Tuesdays and Wednesdays.
I am at a Smilo pretty much everywhere, mostly on Instagram. Follow the other cool Table Network shows. Just follow everybody. We'll listen to everything. Like and share everything. Hopefully I have something next time. Hopefully Annie gets back to me and ships my stuff. But yeah, that's about it for tonight. I'm tired. Thank you for joining us live. Thanks for watching after the fact, and we will catch you guys next time.
Bye.
Later.
Bye.
See ya.
Say it with me now. Round